Hello and welcome to part 4 of my How to Play Dragon Breed series. Today I'm going to be talking about the market phase, which is the second half of a player's turn. Once they've done their combat and discarded their stuff, they then can do a number of actions during their market phase, but rather than explain all the actions, I figured I may as well just show you with an example gameplay. So here I'm going to be starting off going first. I'm not going to do anything for other players. This is just kind of the first few rounds. Normally you would end your turn, the person to your left would go after you, and then it would keep going around the circle until it gets back to you. But in this case, I'm just going to kind of play the turns back to back. So, say you've all set up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I draw 5 cards. Your faction deck consists of 10 cards. And of the 10 cards, you have the coins. The coins in your deck can be played as pairs, and when they're played as a pair, then they count as 1 money worth, or mana, I guess you should call it. Here, I have 2 fireballs, useless for purchasing, and 3 silver coins, which means I have 1 extraneous one and 1 pair. Can't actually buy anything. I can't buy any dragons at least, and I don't have any dragons to attack with, so just go to my market phase. I can't buy any dragons, but I can buy a faction coin. Faction coins have an unprinting cost of 0, but it does take an entire purchase to get one of them. Then, say I've finished my turn, I draw back up, other players go, it's back to me. Here, I have a pair of silvers, a pair of coppers, and an extraneous silver. This is enough to purchase a 2-cost dragon. Of course, if I only had 1 copper, I couldn't use it. Like, you can't pair a silver and a copper, but you can pair coppers and you can pair silvers. So, I'm going to purchase a dragon, in this case. Slash dragon. So, do I have anything more to draw? So, I'm going to shuffle up my discard, draw 5 cards. Ooh, this is a nice hand. So the other players go. It comes back to me. I have 2 silvers, another pair of 2 silvers, and a faction coin, which totals up to 3, as unlike the silver and copper coins, faction coins are played singularly instead of having to be played in pairs. So I have 3, so I'm going to go ahead and buy, say, a Hydra. Goes to my discard. New cards flipped up into the supply. I draw 5 cards. So, let's say I attack someone, maybe use the fireball. End of my turn, I could buy another faction coin, but let's say I'm just getting tired of these copper coins. I've kind of been drawing them in pairs, but what if I wasn't drawing them in pairs? Like, once I get a big enough deck, like, it might get annoying to have these copper coins, which, if not paired up, are kind of useless and just deck filler. So, instead of purchasing a dragon, you may do 2 other dragons at the end of your, or 2 other actions at the end of your turn during your market phase. You may, well, 4, I guess you could do nothing, but if you're not going to purchase, you may trash, which is you just take any card from your hand, put it in the trash pile, discard the rest, you're good. Or you can flush. Say, I don't really want money, and I can't afford either of these dragons, but I want to get some 2 costs out. I could flush. So with flushing, you can pay 1 worth total to flush a single card. It would go to the bottom of the deck, and a new card would get flipped up. Or, let's just say I happen to have, where'd that faction coin go? Let's say I happen to have 2 in my hand. I could flush the entire row. I pay 2, flush my entire row, show 4 more cards. Draw up back to 5. There's only 2 there, so I have to shuffle. Alright. Let's say I attack, use some stuff, but then, here I have another copper, or a copper, don't like it, I'm trashing it. Here's the one catch. With trashing, you can trash at the end of your turn as long as you have at least 10 or more, you give more than 10 cards. Once you hit 10 cards, none of your cards can be trashed by you or any dragon's abilities or anything like that.